Hey guys, it's me, Jeannette, aka SweetJeann. I wasn't gonna post a video today either because I didn't post one yesterday. Um, I feel so much better now, but if you saw my community post, I had a fever of 102.7 this morning, and then I just slept all day. And then I took my temperature again just now because I started to feel better. I started taking the blankets off. I took my socks off because I was literally shivering, covered in blankets and comforters. And my sister was like, "You can't do that because you're keeping the heat in and you're making your temperature stay." Anyways, I just had a very long day yesterday. I was busy. I had to help with something. I'm not going to get into the details. But by the time I was done, it was 8 p.m. And then I came to my sister's apartment after, because I was at my mom's across the street. And it was a little bit misty, and I got the chills. And I didn't have a beanie on or a jacket, and I think the temp was like 35 or 40 degrees. But I said, I'm just gonna go in the car from the house door to the car, and then from parking lot to my sister's apartment. So I'm not gonna be out in the elements that long. And so when I got in here, my nose is bleeding, and I apologize if you see it drip. And I got the chills, and I couldn't get warm. And so sometimes I sleep on the sofa, sometimes I sleep in my niece's room, and most of the time I sleep with my sister in her big bed. And I had a beanie on. I look horrible, guys. I just got out of bed. I had a beanie on. I had a fleece hooded zip-up jacket with the hood on, pulled the strings so it'd be nice and tight. I had on some like thermal pants or whatever, and I had socks. I bundled up under the blankets, and my sister got up and she went to work, and she texted me. She said, when you get up, call me at work. So I woke up, and this whole side of my face was hurting me. I had a really bad headache. I was feeling hot. Cold. I was feeling weak. So I was in bed, and I saw the message, and I called her. She says, last night I could feel your heat, and I touched you, and you're burning up. You have a fever. So then my son came over and brought me a thermometer. He couldn't find my thermometer. So he went to the store and he bought a thermometer and brought it over here. And he's like, I'm not leaving until you take your temperature because I want to know what you have. So it was 102.7, and he's like, don't you think you should go to the hospital? And I've gotten fevers like this before, and typically they run for they start off really strong, and then they loosen up, and they weaken, and they weaken, and they weaken. And then I'm fine. So I didn't want to go to the hospital. I don't know why. Don't ask me. People are like, they get 99.9 and they're in the hospital, But I had a cool wet towel over my forehead and around my neck. And I rested because usually rest is like the best for my body. I do my best healing and my best recovery when I'm resting or when I'm sleeping. And that's with my chemo as well. My recovery and my healing work best when I just go to sleep and just stay in bed all day. But anywho, I needed to run some errands this morning, and this afternoon, and I really, really, really didn't want to go. My parents didn't have the truck. My brother has it. And my sister was at work. My niece was at work. And I mean, I had to drive. So I had to pick up my medicine from the pharmacy because it had been there for 3 days. And if you don't pick it up after 3 days, they put it back. So I had to get in the car, and then I went in. I went to the drive-through, and I got my medication, and then I got some Lancets and some strips for my to check my blood glucose level because I'm really low. So I said, might as well, you know, get that too. And then I had to stop and get a memory card because yesterday, even though I had the chills when I got home, I was pushing myself to do a video, to kick out a video yesterday, a get to know me tag and a would you rather questions tag. And I started recording and it cut me off. I only had 3 minutes of recording time. So I deleted all my photos, I deleted all my videos, and still it said, you know, that the apps were taking up a lot of the memory. So I deleted like a third of my apps, and it still was showing that I only had 3 minutes of recording time. So I was really, really frustrated, and so I knew I had to get a memory card. So I stopped and I got a memory card at T-Mobile. Then my friend, a good friend of mine, was having a barbecue plate sale, and he is a recipient of an organ. He had an organ transplant earlier this year, and so him and his brothers, they usually have, you know, once or twice a month, they do barbecue sales, and his portion he uses towards his medical expenses and stuff like that. Anyhow, so I said, you know what, I'm already on the road. And I called him. I said, look, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick up a plate. It's not far from here. I said, but you need to come to the door, to my car, get my money, and bring me the plate and the drink. I'm not getting off. I don't feel good. I have a fever. He was like, oh my God, you know, you don't have to come. You know, I understand. And I said, no, I'm hungry. My glucose was at 90. I said, I'm hungry. I need to eat something, and I don't feel well enough to like make myself something to eat. So, I mean, I could have gone through a drive-through closer to home, but you know, whenever I'm able to help out somebody, you know, I will, for a good cause, and it's definitely a good cause for him. Anywho's, I had one taco. It was a brisket. It had some red cabbage and cilantro, rice and beans. And when I got home, I ate that because I'm diabetic and I need to eat. And then that was like at 12:30 this afternoon. Then I went to bed. And I just woke up literally, like, I got out of bed literally about 10 minutes ago. You know, just right before I turned on the camera, I threw my barbecue back in the microwave because it has rice and it has beans and it has one more taco. And I'm hungry. So I think that's a good sign, you know, that I'm hungry. I wonder if I could turn this camera around. I don't think I can. So I'm just going to show you. Let's see. So, oop, sorry, I don't want to drop the phone. So that's the plate right there. And it looks like my sister just got in. But I'm feeling a lot better. I'm hungry. Huh? I just took my temp. How was it? I can't even remember. Let me look at it. Let me, because it only keeps the last, this, yeah, Mom gave it to us. Oh, okay. Mama, or my temperature earlier today was 102.7. I know. They told you? No. You just told me if you were okay. And then, let me see. What was it? That only shows you the last one, I think. It's
When
not
did you take the last one?
just now, like
Oh,
10.
102?
No, that was this afternoon when Diamond came this morning.
I checked to see if he was walking. I didn't see nobody walking.
Yeah, no, Gaitan came and helped him.
Oh.
It was like 101.9 or something like that, 101.7. But I feel a lot better. I turned the heat, back regular. I turned the fan on because I was getting, like I said, I need to make myself better.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be cooking in this heat, cooking in my brain.
Yeah.
So anyhow, I'm hungry again. So I think that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when you're sick and you get hungry, then you're feeling better. So, I get these fevers every once in a while, and usually it's a 24-hour thing or a 12-hour thing, and then it starts to get a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. So I don't want to go to the hospital, and then they're gonna admit me, and when they admit you, you're in there for at least 3 days.
Yeah.
And
if you have nobody,
yeah,
sucks.
Yeah. So anywho, you want to say hi to my friends? That's my sister. Anyhow, okay.
I won't get naked. Half naked.
Hi. Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat my food. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm hopeful and confident that I'll feel so much better tomorrow. Please send your prayers. Any prayers sent my way are greatly appreciated. Sorry about my appearance. But this is real life, and I used to say in my videos a while back that I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell you as it is. And I just got up and I'm hungry and thought I'd get on here and let you know what was going on, because I posted that temperature and I didn't want you guys to worry that I was on my deathbed or something. Anyhow, thank you again, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So I'm gonna sign off by saying goodbye, good night, and sweet dreams.